Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to Hobbsy's channel. This is We Bought a Houseboat Season 3, Episode 1. There's Quacker on the back, he's saying hello. What's happening, Quacker? That's it, it's a lovely day up here in the Riverland. So I went for a bit of a drive today and I noticed that my neighbours left. And permanent mooring is all finished, so it's all done up and it's all lovely, so that's wonderful. So we'll be moving. Hello, Quaker. What's going on, mister? Hey? What a day, mate. What a day. So yes, we're definitely going to be moving soon, so I've got to do my thermostat on my engine. So it's under here. It's got the old King's toolkit out. Full of all the goodies, this thing, mate. So if you need a good cheap toolkit, King's Adventure King sell a good toolkit, breaker bar, all the socket spanners, what else? Just everything in there, man. Everything, crimping tool for the wires. There's all your yes, all your shifter set. There's even all your wrenches. Just got everything in there, mate. Hacksaw, you know, but it comes in a kit. So I want to pull my spark plugs out first, just to make sure that my head gasket's not cracked. So I had a bit of boiling over going on. So yeah, we'll pull it all up and we'll check it out. So let's have a look, see. So there's all the hood lifted up. So that one just whacked over there, and this one lifts up. Doesn't have a like a bonnet strut, I suppose, but put a bit of wood to make sure that it stays nice and secure while I'm working under there. So yeah, it's the old Volvo Penta petrol. Mate, these are the most reliable engines, and I tell you what, 150 horsepower, this thing can get up on boogie on this small boat. Good thing is, there is no water in there. There's bilge pumps at the back and down there, and no water, so that's a good thing on your boat. Always, it's always nice when there's no water in there. So yeah, alright, so we've got to look where these spark plugs are. So the spark plugs are on this side. So that runs 4 normal spark plugs. So I'm going to pull them out one by one and we'll have a look at the condition of the spark plugs. So then we're going to try to determine if any of them's wet. Well, we might have a problem with the head gasket. So yeah, but otherwise in here and in here, I think it's under here, is the thermostat. So that's why we had a bit of bubbling over. I wasn't cooling down so good. So yeah, might actually be in that one too. So we'll have a look. I didn't get no manual with this one. I've had a look online. I've got a couple of schematics printed out. So I'll have a nosy, and I'd like to give it an oil change as well. So bit of DIY on the maintenance. Shush, mister, if you want to know. My dog's just there. He wants to come out, but when he comes out, he annoys and I can't do some work. So yeah, alright, let's get into and check out some of those spark plugs, eh? Let's get into it. Alright, so we've got our spark plug socket out. We've got the King's breaker bar that you get in the kit. Got an extension on it, so I'll definitely undo it. And we'll check the first spark plug. Give you a bit of a tip, something that I've learned having a houseboat is, if you're ever going to use sockets, put them in a bucket. Because a boat can go past, or a wake boat or a jet ski, make a big wake and you're working, and then all of a sudden off it goes into the water. You've lost your socket. I think I lost, not on this set, thank God, but one of my other tiny little sets, lost an 8mm. There's nothing worse than losing an 8mm socket. So alright, let's crack this spark plug and we'll have a look, eh? We'll see what the condition of it is in. Alright, so we're taking out our first spark plug and we'll check out the condition. Doesn't look wet. Looks like it's been firing quite good. A little bit of soot build up, but that's good. That's alright. So, as long as it's not white, I can't see no water in there. So very good on the first one. NGK plug. Now they're BP6ESs. Nice and standard, so I'll probably get some new spark plugs and whack it in as well. So, but for now, just checking to see, make sure this head's fine on this engine. So I'll whack this one back in and we'll get to the next one. Alright, we're taking out number 2 spark plug. Looks alright. No water, bit of soot carbon, a little bit of heat maybe, but no water, which is good. That's what we want to see. So I'll put that one back in and we'll go to the third one. Alright, we got the third one out. Doesn't look like no water. Bit carbonated. That's good. I like it like that. That means it's running okay. Alright. We'll put it back in. We'll check the last one, eh? Let's go. Alright. And we got number 4 out. And no signs of water. So we're laughing. Very good. So last check will be the oil. So I'll pop this one back in and then we're going to check the oil. Alright, let's go. Alright, so the good news is there's no real signs of water on the spark plug, so that's very good. Alright, so this does have a dipstick. It's right here. So let's have a look at the colour of the oil. Let's hope it's not creamy. Oh, that's a very good sign. It's black. Very good. I'll give it a bit of a wipe and a bit of a dip and we'll see how it looks. Alright, we gave it a second dip and it's definitely come back black. So that is very good. That means that the head gasket is not cracked. There's no water seeping into any of the pistons or going into any of the spark plugs or anything. So it should be a thermostat. So next will be to pull this whole front part apart and find the thermostat. Alright, let me whack this back in. Then we might get stuck into pulling that apart, eh? Alright, let's go. Alright, we're back again. For this one we're going to need screwdrivers, the smaller little sockets. We need this bad boy here. Undo all these screws at the front of this housing here. Need a hammer to give them a tap. Always give them a tap before you use. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's pull off this front housing first. I think the thermostat's over in here, but I want to pull off this housing first, have a look, see what's going on. So alright, let's get into it. Alright, so we got down to the thermostat housing. So here's the thermostat housing here. Can't see any damage or anything like that. The thermostat looks not that old, but who knows, you know. So I'm not sure if I'm going to run it without a thermostat. Don't think it will do too much damage running it without. So we'll see. See if I can get another one of these. It's a Volvo, so it's definitely there. So see if we can get another one. If we can't get another one, I'm just going to leave this out, put it all back together, start her up, and see how the temperature holds. So as long as it doesn't boil, we're laughing. Only got to go for a 20-minute cruise up the road anyway for a new mooring. So the housing looks good. So and the seal, one of the seals looks, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So process of elimination, eh? But anyway, that's all on this one. It was a bit of a, took me about half an hour to pull it all apart. So the thermostat housing sits on the back over there, so I had to pull it all out, take a couple of brackets off to get to it. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So alright, thanks everyone. As you can see, it's getting a bit dusk now, so I'll pack up and close it all up. So then we'll get into it, and then I'll see if I can get a new thermostat. If I can't, well, I'll just run it without one and see how it goes. So alright, thanks all. Thanks for your likes, comments, shares, all the goodies that all the YouTubers say. Hope everyone's good out there in YouTube land. And from Horsey's channel and the Waterbird Houseboat on the mighty river in Riverland, South Australia. I'll catch you next time. Alright, y'all, for me. Bye.